Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dom and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the top 5 most expensive updates in GTA Online, based upon the prices of all the content that they have released into GTA 5. It's no secret that updates are steadily becoming bigger and more expensive, and with the recent release of the Smugglers Run update, we saw some huge prices increase since previous updates. The cost of purchasing all of the update content has continuously grown with each release, making it harder and harder to be able to afford anything the update has to offer. So let's get straight into things and start off with the 5th most expensive update in GTA Online. So starting things off in the number 5 spot, we have the Bikers update. Released back in October 2016, this update added a variety of new businesses and bikes into Online. We saw the addition of clubhouses and 5 brand new business ventures, including document forging, weed farming, counterfeit cash, meth labs and cocaine lockups. But most importantly, this update wasn't cheap, especially with the choice of 12 different clubhouses situated around the map, from the most expensive being the Hallwick Clubhouse, which is located in the north section of the city, with a cost of $495,000. And the cheapest being the Chaparral Clubhouse, which is located just south of Sandy Shores and costs only $200,000. Surprisingly, this is the cheapest commercial property you can purchase in-game, but also useless without a business warehouse. So once you have the clubhouse, you can then invest in the business ventures. There are 4 different locations you can start a business, the most expensive option being Textile City for the document forgery at $1,235,000. Then downtown Vinewood for the weed farm at $1,358,500. Vespucci Canals for the counterfeit cash factory at $1,605,500. El Burro Heights for the meth labs at $1,729,000. And Morningwood for the cocaine lockup at $1,852,500. The Bikers update also brought 14 new vehicles into the game, which if you bought all of them came to a total of $2,444,500, but this excludes the cost of upgrades. Incorporating the cost of vehicle upgrades though, with an average price of $250,000 to $300,000 per vehicle, and upgrade each business property with all the upgrades such as staffs, security and so on, along with the purchase of all of the new clothing items and accessories added with Bikers, the total is estimated to be around $22,900,000, only just placing it above the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 update. Moving on to the number 4 spot on the list, we have the Finance and Felony update. Released back in June of 2016, this update introduced CEOs, offices and 12 brand new vehicles into the game. Becoming a CEO and owning an office in the game brought pretty interesting features into the game. For example, you can now run your businesses from the office and become partners with your friends online. The main feature of this update, however, were the offices. Now there are 4 different offices to choose from. The most expensive being the Maze Bank Tower, which is in the center of the city, priced at $4 million. And the cheapest being the Maze Bank West at only $1 million. Unfortunately, the customizations of the offices are all for looks and don't make a difference to the functions of the office itself, and yet they still cost a lot of money. If you were to upgrade your office fully, it would put an extra $2,650,000 on top of the large amount of money you've already spent on the office itself. The Finance and Felony update also brought in 12 new vehicles into the game. All of those together without the price of any upgrades would cost $15,847,000. If you were then to upgrade and customize each vehicle and purchase off all of the other features that were available in this update, it would bring the estimated total to $26,097,000, which is a considerable difference compared to the Bikers update. Now surprisingly at number 3 we have the Gunrunning update. This update was just released only a few months ago and added some of the best features into the game, including the MOC and my favourite vehicle, the Oppressor, and of course the brand new bunkers. Now this update was pretty pricey, with the vehicles costing a lot more than some previous updates, and of course the prices of the bunkers were some of the most expensive properties in the game. Now this update added 12 new vehicles into the game, which at this point was the standard amount for any update. These vehicles added up without any of the upgrades or counting the MOC as a vehicle cost $22,139,650. So already that is nearly more than the Finance and Felony update with just the vehicle prices. The MOC would then add an additional $1,255,000 onto the price. Then there's the price of the bunkers. There are 11 different bunkers in the game, the most expensive being the farmhouse bunker at $2,375,000, and the cheapest being the Palito Forest bunker at $1,165,000. If you were to then purchase the most expensive bunker and all of the vehicles, then fully upgrade them including all of the bunker upgrades and the vehicle upgrades, the update would come to an estimated total of around about $30 million. Now this is extremely high and well over the amount for the previous update. So moving on to second place in our list of the most expensive updates in GTA Online, we have the Import and Export update, which brought in new vehicles, new warehouses, and new garages for the offices. So it's no surprise that this one was very expensive. So starting off, this update brought in 12 new vehicles into GTA Online. The most expensive being the Ruiner 2000 at its highest price of $5,745,600, which is a massive price for a car in-game. All of the vehicles in the update came to a total of $25,433,150, and that is again without any of the upgrades applied. The update also brought in new garages for our offices, which allowed us to have huge amounts of vehicles in the same garage, and some of the garages look pretty awesome if I do say so myself. The only issue is that they cost a lot of cash. The most expensive garage with all of the upgrades would cost you $3,950,000. The Import and Export update also brought us new warehouses to store our stolen vehicles and then sell them on, this being one of the best and most fun ways to earn money in the update. But they don't come cheap, with the most expensive warehouse being the Marietta Heights at $2,850,000. So altogether, with the most expensive items and all upgrades available in this update, it would cost you well over an estimate of $33 million. But this update is nowhere near the most expensive update of all, which came out in the #1 spot. The update, of course, being the brand new Smugglers Run update. Now, this update was only released recently, and all of the content hasn't been put into the game yet. We're still waiting to receive a large number of the 20 vehicles that will be released into the game. The majority of the vehicles are aircrafts, so it's no wonder the update is so expensive. So when all of the vehicles are released into the game, the total price of the buy now prices would be $58,895,550. Now, at an average of about $300k for upgrading each vehicle, that would bring the total up by another $6 million. So an amazing feature to this update were the hangars. Now, this is something we've been asking for a long time. With these hangars, we can now store all of our aircrafts in one place. But these don't come cheap either, with the most expensive hangar being located at the military base and costing you a base price of $3,500,000 without any of the upgrades. Leading on from this, if you were to add all of the upgrades onto the bunker, which by the way are mostly just for looks, it would bump up the total price of the hangar to $6 million. So adding all of this together, based upon purchasing the most expensive options, the total cost comes out to be approximately $75,895,550, which in shark card terms is $939 of real life money, and that is just for one update. This is absolutely crazy, but I must say I do love a lot of the features and vehicles in this update, so there is a good side to the extremely expensive update. So there we have it then, guys. The Smugglers Run update is officially the most expensive update in GTA Online, costing you well over 75 million in total to purchase. It absolutely smashes all of the other updates in terms of prices. I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this though. What do you guys think about the overall cost of this update, and do you think it's worth all that money? Also, be sure to drop a like on this video as it's greatly appreciated and helps us out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to Chaotic already, then please do, because we upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. As always though guys, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.